So I want to talk about traveling versus staying in one place as a lifestyle. Over the past 10 years, more or less, I've been traveling a lot. 6 months here, 6 months there. I've been to university far away from my hometown. I've been abroad on Erasmus periods. And I've realized it's a very nice experience to travel. I've been doing slow travel for the most part, like 6 months here, 6 months there. The problem with that is that you more often than not you lack connections there. You cannot develop deep friendships there that will last you long, and the investment of time that you do on those friendships is kind of wasted because after a while you kind of lose connection with most of those people except some of them. But even those you stay connected with, you cannot basically see them all the time. You can basically never see them because they will be from faraway countries, and you will eventually lose touch with them. Hopefully not, but with 90% of them you will. So if you need to invest time in creating and developing friendships, I think it's much better to staying in one city. If you stay in the same city, you can make an effort to create and develop connections with other people, and those friends that you will make will last a long time, or potentially ideally forever. And so I think that's a really beautiful thing, and it feels so much better to invest time and energy into something that has the potential to last much longer. Also, I've been having a lot of fun abroad. I've been traveling. I've seen so many new places over the years, but now I'm 27 and I'm starting to have medical issues more often, so I need medical attention more often these days. So that's also a huge thing that made me realize that it might be better to stay in one place, because during these years I've been neglecting my own health. Sometimes I need a doctor and I don't go just because I'm in a foreign country, and that's kind of bad because you can neglect your health for so you cannot neglect your health forever basically. And so if you stay in one place, you can easily do that. Also, staying in one place, you can easily keep a job, even if it's a shitty job, even if it's just a normal 9 to 5 job, minimum wage or something like that. You can still very much enjoy life with that because you don't have to waste money on travel expenses, flights, accommodation all the time, Airbnbs, transportation. You don't know where things are. So I think staying in one place is kind of OP. Don't get me wrong. I've been traveling. I've been enjoying my time, but I think it's something you should do basically in your early 20s to mid 20s. You should try to kind of scratch that itch. And after a while, at least me, my life, I've realized it's kind of OP. It's kind of very valuable to stay in one place, develop connections, investing in those connections, networking with people that will potentially stay in your life for a long time, um, going to the gym, knowing the same people, getting into a healthy routine. If you have something you need to, if you have some medical problem, you can easily go to the doctor, and maybe they tell you come back in 15 days to do another test, like it happened to me, and it's easily doable, as opposed to having to tell them, no, I'm leaving in a week. I will be abroad in a week, and then I need to give up on my health basically. I need to neglect my health. So yeah, I think now I've realized this kind of OP. It's kind of very advantageous to stay in one place, developing your routine, and meeting people that will stay in your life forever potentially. And maybe you will end up living close to your family as well, and you have those connections as well that you can nurture over the years instead of neglecting them. Also, if you live, added bonus is that if you live close to your parents or to your family or to your close friends for that matter, they can always help you. They can always, and you can help them, of course. So if you need a helping hand, it's very easily, you can very easily ask them for it, and you can of course do the same for them. So I think, it's easier to build a little community around your lifestyle, and it's cheaper to stay in one place than travel, and you can get more things. You can get a car, you can get a nicer house, you don't have to live out of a Airbnb all the time. You can, accumulate certain objects that are advantageous to one's life, like a car, for example. I haven't had a car in so many years just because I'm always traveling, and now I think it's the time to kind of settle down where I will be, and possibly buying a car and making my whole lifestyle more comfortable. So yeah, that's pretty much it.